common elementary school?
What's a common elementary school?
I mean, you have one classroom with all the students in it. You got first graders, second graders, third graders, sixth graders in one classroom.
I seen that in Jamaica.
Yeah, so when you talking to the common classroom, you got to reach all the students. You can't just expect everybody to be able to appreciate what you're talking about. You got to go for those that they fish with a small fishing pole.
Basically, just take their time.
He's trying to call you out.
A slow learner. Really, you are so damn hurtful.
Some people got them little beads on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, y'all are cold blooded. Boy,
how can we capitalize on?
I got bait.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to that one.
Yeah, we need to know.
We can't say that on the radio.
We can say what we want to say.
How we gonna capitalize on? Like we were talking about the T-shirt thing.
No, we're not talking about.
We ain't talking about that, boy.
As far as how can because our topic tonight.
we can do that with this too.
Okay.
Are you free? Or are you? See, determinism makes people afraid because they think they're in a box. I'm made to be this, and this is what all I can be. So they choose freedom, the thought of freedom. So they're saying I can be what I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it makes you feel that way.
Do you think that's a common element for those business owners, for entrepreneurs?
Entrepreneurs more free will.
See, there's different type of thinkers.
They are.
They're more free open. They're more open market than just outside. They're more outside the box.
I really can't even think.
I'm saying entrepreneurs more outside the box.
Get somebody like that to talk about how they've done what they did.
Okay, you got one right there.
Oops.
Come on, grandfather.
Deep.
Come on, grandfather.
Deep.
I ain't gonna throw under the.
Say, man, my grandfather owned his own business, so he was an entrepreneur himself. So what I'm saying is, what happened? What just happened?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, they like ghetto in the building, baby.
Come on now, get it. Let's hear it. Go
ahead, speak on it. Five more. Number 5.
Entrepreneurist. Let's hear it.
What do you want to know? Because
did you feel that you had the freedom to do what you wanted to do in this entrepreneur thing, or did you feel, your path was set?
Let me stop you right there because for me it was a combination of both. Because prior to me opening up my first business, I was in corporate America for about 5 years.
Okay.
And then the decision to go ahead and step out, take a leap of faith to start the first business, which was a daycare, that actually the doors opened up for me to do that. Keep in mind, I had no experience as far as just knowing how to go in and structure a business. Mm-hmm. But once I took that leap of faith, everything kind of just, I won't say fell into my lap, but it fell into play. And then I said,
so you saw that it was things that were already predetermined for you to do.
Yes, because I always had children around me.
So I really think there was no freedom in it at all.
No,
I think you were guided step by step, and the thought went through our minds that I'm gonna make this decision, but it was placed before you to make that certain decision.
Okay.
Like if I'm gonna give an example. If you got a lion is a strictly meat eater. If I want to feed the lion, I can give the lion a bowl of salad. Or I can get a line of steak. He has a choice.
Of which one?
Salad or steak, but what's in him will cause him to automatically go toward the steak. So it's really like his choice that he made. I know what's in him to do that. So I think that's I'm saying.
But
in my opinion.
Now with the second business, working or doing the consulting for owner-operated truck drivers, that was completely outside of my element. Yeah. As far as doing the administrative portions and so forth. So from there, it was like, okay, can you do it? Yes, I can do it. It just took more diligence on my part, going out and finding the resources and learning them myself. But as they were saying there, I think even Charles, with you doing music and so forth, you have to think outside of the box.
Entrepreneur.
You have to be able to sell yourself.
I'm not speaking about thinking outside of the box, but I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
I wish I could. I'm gonna have to put a topic in. I'm thinking outside the box.
Exactly.
That's very good something to talk about.
It's either as
but it's
open-minded.
Our pathways. Are we blazing them, or is it a set path?
I think it's a combination of both.
Both,
you can't just sit there and
I can't blaze.
Do either or.
Okay, well, that's
you are blazing, but someone has to
set the trail. So somebody to set the trail on the fire.
I said I'm blazing the path.
Okay. You setting the trail too, though.
I mean, I got the lawnmower and I'm running through the grass.
Yeah,
cutting that path.
Yeah, you get cut it.
Or is it a path that's set for me? That's what I'm saying. So, come on, because I got a few more I want to hit because this is
all right. So, like with hip hop.
Okay.
Oh.
Russell Simmons And what's the white guy's name?
Oh, you talking about the producer, Rick Rubin? Yeah,
Rick Rubin. So when they thought of promoting hip hop,
Okay.
are they trailblazing? Are they?
They are trailblazing because that trail wasn't blazed at first. Yeah, they would be a trailblazer. Yeah. That'd be a path that they were cutting, but
that was something totally new.
But you know what? In the same aspect, that was still something that required a certain set of skills to hustle.
Yeah.
Because you can't. I mean, some things that's set up for corporate America you can do. Yeah. I guess the standards, the rules, or whatever for corporate America is kind of set in stone. But when you're doing something such as promoting or anything doing with music or creativity or something, you can't just follow the same standards. You have to think outside the box. You have to have your hustle game.
Yeah, and I think that's what you've shown me something with that statement. Yeah, you have.
Oh, you've shown him something.
Yeah.
Man, can we give?
I'm thinking on it.
So he's been enlightened,
but
I've been enlightened. Because they had to have some sort of free way of thinking. They didn't say, well, I see how they thought it, and I'm gonna just enhance.
They did it differently.
They did it. They said, I just got this idea.
That's how they already had it planned out.
But they did follow a certain path at first. They were following out the path that was already blazed, and then at a certain point, they decided, I got an idea.
So do you think? But do you think they did both?
They had to do both.
That's what I'm saying.
They were moving by set ways, and then at a certain point in time, they said, "I just have a dream" or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As I said, I think you could choose both because you setting something in stone. This just setting the foundation right now.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden just want to see it grow. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm with you on that. And I'm gonna stay with it at that point. I was kind of moving to a different. And I say, but I like that. I'll stay with that one.
Because he liked it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Is there an issue?
No. I'm your hype man, hype woman. That's all.
Okay.
So you're a hype woman?
Yeah. I want you to look at that video. There's some videos we should check out. It's kind of girly, but they got good information in them.
The girly.
Oprah did some things on life. She said life lessons. That's what it's called, life lessons, and it gives some good stuff. And it talked about how these women need to learn how to stroke the male ego.
Yeah. Hey.
If you want to keep your man on, if you want to,
keep it.
She said that she ain't got no man.
Well, it wasn't Oprah that said it though. It was a lady that has been through a few things. She was a teacher. Oprah was learning.
So she trying to get stable ego.
She was teaching her audience.
You know what? I think
it's interesting to watch, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
you may learn some stuff.
I would learn from something I never seen. You right.
Soften it by just saying we need to stroke your ego. Let's just say we just need to be your cheerleader.
Oh, your back.
That moves over.
Because a lot of people don't like how they sound.
Yeah.
I like
stroking the ego.
I like stroking the ego.
Stroking the ego. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Stroking the ego sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's move on. That's gonna lead us down to another way.
No, with it, man.
You got something you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I would just say that there's a lot of entrepreneurs out here, and I think I kind of agree with what Rich was saying. You got to kind of have both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to T the Barber. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody I know who uses a lot of techniques. You know what I'm saying? Haircut specials this day. You know what I'm saying? This week
$8 specials and all that stuff. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to always try to help your customers out to keep it set in there, keep it going.
Market it.
Yeah, them marketing skills is up to par, homie.
Yeah.
Let me try one more. You got something?
No, go ahead.
So, this or that. I guess I didn't work on the first one, but this or that. Heredity versus the environment. The way your traditions, how you were raised, versus the environment you live in. Can that be an influence?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes is the quick answer. I need you to fish.
I mean,
throw your 50-pound weight on go down.
You just asked
you said this or that.
a Dr. Seuss question. It's hard to figure out.
I would say heredity, because that's
heredity.
Yes. That's more so what's ingrained in you by your parents and by your
versus your environment.
Yes.
So
because your environment really comes more into play as you get older. because your first influences are going to be by those who are around you, your family members. Environment is more so outside.
No, we jumped off the porch at an early age, so I don't agree with that. What we seen outside, I mean, Mama could have raised us for the first 4.5 years. We went to school and walked to school and seen the school bus. Was going to the school bus. Oh yeah, we seen it all.
It's a good point.
Drug dealing, prostitution, weed, dope fiends.
But what influenced you? Was
what
it
you mean?
The values that your mother and your father?
I mean, yes, but that was just the first step. That was the first step.
So, in your opinion, which one is more important? Heredity,
well, of course, what's more important is going to be hereditary. But
that's my point.
Yeah, but the reality of it is, you got to understand. Okay, let me ask you this. This is what they say. How long does it take for your child to already have their characteristics?
The first 5 years are
first 5 years.
Years.
How long do we go to school?
12.
Do the math.
That means heredity is more powerful.
Because
first 5 years, yes, it's powerful. But guess what's going to have the most? But guess what's going to have the most influence? You got kids out here that became murderers, came from good homes, man.
Exactly.
Mama and daddy in the household. What changed them?
The lack of attention, the lack of parental involvement.
The environment does have a.
You can't say that. You can't. There's some good parents out there.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying I got a cousin. Look, I got it. Look, before Willie finna touch on something real deep, but I'm saying I got a kinfolk. His mom and daddy was in the household. He was an older child.
Yeah.
What more attention could he want?
Then it came out the road.
He hit licks. He robbing.
But hold on.
He stole from me.
Hold on. I got to stop because there's a difference. If
it's
the only child and he had everything that he want, that's.
I didn't say he had everything he wanted. I said
he had all this.
I said the attention. I didn't say
attention. But hold on. Is it the attention from his parents or the attention from material possessions? There's a difference.
He didn't have everything. I'm just saying his mama and daddy was in his life. Period. Like they were there.
I know
they're great parents.
And you know, you hit the point because it got some cats don't have their mothers and fathers. They doing good.
Yeah, and they might have grew up
with grandma
and learned from their environment, which was. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like that.
That's a good topic though. I like that.
I was about to say it's a few things I want to say, but one of them was heredity builds your character. It builds your morals and your values, and you use them in your environment. Yes. So your environment will cause you to develop those
characteristics
that now you got good and bad because some characters in the house. So your environment, if you go to an environment where you're not supposed to cuss, it's going to affect you because you see it in the house. Or if you go to one where you can't, you're going to enhance that.
Yeah. So you're going to
learn at home. It sticks with you.
Yeah.
And you use it in your environment.
Exactly. That's true.
Your environment can cause you to either develop it or not you.
Number 5.
I got another thing I want to say. Don't make me forget, but go ahead.
What does the Bible say?
Please.
No, go ahead. Okay.
What does the Bible say regarding that, raising a child?
It take a village.
Bring the child up in the way that he should go. Therefore, when he gets older, he will not depart from those ways. That's paraphrasing.
I know what he wanted to say, but that ain't the way you do it.
What are you trying to say?
He about to say spread a ride.
Well,
that too, because.
But ain't enough of that going around because CPS is changing everything.
Yeah, so sometimes they go too far.
Ride today.
CPS gonna be in your way.
Mm-hmm.
Like murdering and all that. But then most time when they go to the pen or whatever, they become reborn, right?
They become Muslim.
Exactly.
Just want to go to the mosque and don't want to chase tail. Just go home and hit the pad.
Okay, let me throw out a different view on this hereditary environment.
Turn me a Muslim.
No sinning is a game
something that was
plan.
continued from generation to generation. So you come from a wealthy family, and this is the environment, a wealthy environment. And what they have is they have success as a standard. Not just this is how we do it in my hood, from my family out. So my whole family too is we say, okay, he didn't go to jail. I'm proud of him. That's successful to us. You know, but in a
it's true. Hold on now, that's how it is.
In a more wealthy family, they say he ain't graduated from grad school yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is he doing? You know, that's how they measure.
True, you're true about that.